Africa or Asia? Goat meat or sushi treat? Thick thighs or anime eyes? Today we're gonna get into which of the two is better to live in. Okay, nice! We even have some African representation, fam. Bro's really trying to get with the rice money. He's just like me, fam.
Whoa, what is she?
Just because of that, fam, Africa's getting 2 points. Now, when it comes to the number of African billionaires, all I can say is...
It's not looking good, bruv.
So I googled the number of billionaires in Asia and it's over 900, fam. Well, the number of African billionaires is only 29. Do you see how bad things are, guys? This is why you should immediately stop supporting all the Western creators you watch and support me, fam. Drop a like, subscribe, and share my vids around, fam. My entire continent is cooked, so check out my Patreon and help me. Now, having seen the insane numbers Asia put up, it's obvious that the point would go to Asia, right? Right?
Are you sure about that?
I wouldn't be too sure because out of those 29 African billionaires, one of them happens to be Elon Musk, the richest man on planet Earth. Africa versus Asia, fam. This man's wealth is just like Kim Kardashian's body count. It's ridiculously high. Now, does Elon like Africa?
Fuck no, baby.
But bro, we're desperate, fam. Just like an incel getting their first girlfriend, we'll take anything we can get. So since quality matters over quantity, Africa 1 point. Now, I'm clearly biased due to my eternal love for Asian queens, but even you have to admit that Asian women are just next level, fam. Whether it's Japanese women, Korean women, or Indian women. But when it comes to Indian men though,
Brother,
okay, I'm just kidding, but even y'all have to admit that your women are too fine. Every time I see an Indian couple, they look like Beyonce and Jay-Z. These arranged marriages are crazy. You can really have zero risk but get hooked up with a body. You know what? I am no longer African. As of now, I am Indian, my friend. But fam, everything changed when one day a Korean-Japanese church opened up near my ends. The craziest thing about this was, it was my neighbor D that told me about it. Some backstory on D, Mads was Nigerian, but he also happened to be a plug. I guess the stereotypes are true, fam. Which is why it made no sense when he pulled up to my door one Sunday and told me we're going to church. Bro, aren't you an atheist? He goes, not today, I'm not. That church has the cutest Japanese chicks I've ever seen.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Now, I had a crazy tiring week, but as soon as he said that, the fatigue immediately left my body, fam. You feel me? So D and I are pretty tall. He's 6'2" and I'm 5'11". And back then, we both had dreads. Put us in hoodies and suddenly every white cop's body cam mysteriously malfunctions. But even with all this in mind, can someone please tell me why the Japanese pastor immediately stopped preaching and stared at us for an entire 5 minutes when we walked in? His mouth was wide open too. I mean, sure, we were late, but fam!
That's weird.
I bet he was on the pulpit thinking, too crazy big braka mana. That one must be Wiz Khalifa and the other looks like J. Coda. I bet they have very big But once again, fam, we were on a mission, so obviously we had to do some recon. And we realized that all the cute Asians sat by themselves in the middle, and since we had come late, we had to sit at the back, meaning we had no way of making contact. But the very next Sunday, we came prepared. We were there mad early, fam. So when the rice bunnies pulled up and sat exactly where I knew they would, I was like,
I've won exactly as planned.
And this is why I love church, fam, because you don't even need risk. The pastor will initiate the convo for you. So when he went, please turn to your neighbor and ask them how their week was, I was like,
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
And when I tell you the cutest, most angelic being turned to me, I mean it. I'm nervous as hell, but I'm trying to play it cool, so I'm introducing myself, asking how our week was, but fam, shorty goes, sorry, no English.
No.
Bro, I turned to the other shorty and she also goes, also us, no English. And fam, at this point, I'm bamboozled, so I turned to D for help, only to see him hitting this pose. And right there, I knew
There's no way out of this one. you're done.
Fam, even if I got Shorty's number, what was I gonna do? Use Google Translate? Anime lied to me, fam. Where's the subtitles? Now, as an African, I already know that when it comes to Asian food,
I just can't compete!
there's 5 billion people in Asia, which means there's probably millions of different dishes and cultures. These mandem gave us curry, samosas, and most importantly, noodles. While when it comes to African food, we've got... oh, Asia 1 point. There's a lot of dumb laws all over the world, but by far the dumbest have to be Asia's laws when it comes to that grass, that Mary Jane, if you will. Because these mandem will still smoke cigarettes as if they aren't was, fam. Because smoking cigarettes is just like listening to Taylor Swift, fam. Once you start, you can't stop. Maybe I'm just biased, right? So let's look at the numbers. This is the amount of people cigarettes mark every year, and here's the number of people grass marks every year. But grass is illegal.
Okay.
They'll give you 5 to 10 years in Japan for just having a few grams of grass, fam. And in Indonesia, they'll straight up just give you life. But research, isn't grass illegal in Africa too? Yes, it is. But everybody here treats this law like a celebrity marriage. Nobody takes it seriously. And the winner is... nobody. It's a tie, fam. So guys, since the competition is tighter than a pastor's handshake, please let me know in the comments if you want to see a part 2 so we can finally settle this.